I'm Dr. Syntax, a licensed sentence therapist, and on today's episode we'll be talking to 4 patterns in crisis, as well as the 5th that appeared in our very first season. Our first sentence is a subject and a verb who desperately want a direct object but recently have received some devastating news. The relationship has suffered because of it and they're wondering where to go from here. Lauren and Nate, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Lauren, tell us what happened February 30th.
Well, Dr. Syntax, 8 and I had been trying to add to our sentence for quite a while and it just wasn't happening for us. So we decided to go see a specialist and he ran some tests and told us 8 was intransitive.
And how did that make you feel?
Well, we were devastated. I mean, we had names picked out and everything. When we thought about our future, it was never just Lauren ate. It was Lauren ate burritos and Lauren ate a ham sandwich. I mean, I'm pretty angry that there aren't going to be any burritos.
And 8, do you feel like the anger is directed toward you, correct?
I don't know, Dr. Syntax. I feel like it's my fault, but I wanted burritos just as much as she did.
Now it's very important to realize it's no one's fault. You thought he was transitive, he thought he was transitive. He looks transitive. There are other ways. Have you guys ever considered adopting a prepositional phrase?
Yes, we have.
It's not for everybody, but many subject-verb patterns do adopt. Before you make any decisions, I want you to take a look at our next sentence's situation. Thank you for coming on, guys. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
All right, our next sentence appeared on our very first season. Let's take a look. Maria Lost, welcome back. You haven't changed a bit.
Thanks. It's great to be back.
Tell us what you were thinking while listening to Lauren and 8.
Wow, that was us.
And what has changed since then?
Well, we decided we weren't quite ready yet to give up on our dreams, so we went and got a second opinion.
And
we have a direct object.
let's bring out the remote. Lost, you're transitive after all.
I am.
How does that make you feel?
Well, Dr. Syntax, I don't want to sound like a stereotypical verb, but I can't imagine my life without the remote.
Do you have any advice for Lauren and 8?
Just don't give up on your dreams. Doctors can make mistakes.
Yes, they do. Fortunately, I'm not a real doctor. I just play one on TV. Congratulations, guys. Welcome back, everybody. Our next sentence is a subject-verb-subject complement pattern, and our subject, Veronica, is not happy. She wants Is to get off the couch and get a job. Let's take a look.
Is the laziest verb on earth.
I work 3 jobs. 3 jobs.
He doesn't have a job. He doesn't help around the house.
Oh, go make me a sandwich.
Dr. Syntax, please help.
Would you say that's a fairly accurate representation of your home life?
Unfortunately.
Mom?
Yes, baby?
You're awesome.
No, you're awesome.
No, you are. Hey, why don't you ever compliment me?
Because you didn't do anything for him. You're just there.
Honey, I gotta be me.
Do you see what I'm talking about, Dr. Syntax?
I do, but you knew who he was when you married him. Am I wrong?
No.
I get it. You want him to be more of a man of action. Well, look at him. He's a beaver. If you think he's going to change, you are sadly mistaken. He's never going to change.
Mom,
Yes, baby?
you're awesome.
Aw, thank you, baby.
Look, there's obviously something that attracted you to Iz in the first place. I don't know what it could possibly be, but you need to find it again. Reconnect. Go out, find a babysitter, and do it.
But I work 3 jobs. 3 jobs.
I know, and I had my producers talk to all 3 of your supervisors. We've arranged for you to go have a night out in town, all expenses paid.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, just no Crystal, okay? We're on a budget here. And Iz, at least shave, okay?
It's my favorite saver.
The next sentence is a subject, verb, indirect object, direct object pattern. Molly says Gabe clearly favors his direct object, Candy, over John, who was Molly's from a previous marriage. Welcome to the show, guys. I love Uncle Buck. Excuse me, what? Never mind. So, Gabe, do you favor Candy?
I don't know if I'd use those exact words, but Candy is my direct object. I don't know if I'm supposed to have the same relationship with John. Molly's ex-verb is still in the picture. I try not to step on any toes, but I think we get along okay. Am I supposed to buy him a pony or something?
John, what do you think?
I don't want a pony.
Do you want a better relationship with your verb?
He's not my real verb. Stop being weird.
John?
You know, it seems like everyone here is happy except for you, Molly. Do you think you might be making something out of nothing?
I don't know. It's possible.
Look, it takes a special kind of verb to come in and raise someone else's noun. It's not easy, but Gabe has decided that he's up for the challenge. Don't make it any harder than it needs to be.
I understand.
Gabe, I would like for you to try something new. Every once in a while, just try putting John on that pedestal you have reserved for Candy. Switch them around, put a tune between them. It works for most sentences that have indirect objects. It doesn't mean you're trying to be his real verb, but it will just put Molly's mind at ease a little.
Okay.
Good. Thanks for coming on. We'll be right back. Our final sentence is a subject, verb, direct object, object complement pattern. Sugar and Makes thought their direct object, Henry, needed a playmate, so they decided to add an object complement to their sentence. Now they're in over their heads. Sugar and Makes, welcome to the show.
Hi, Dr. Syntax.
So, sounds like you two thought Hyper would make your lives a little easier by occupying Henry when you've actually doubled your troubles.
Honestly, I don't know what we were thinking. I can't even remember my name half the time.
We're exhausted, Dr. Syntax.
Of course you're exhausted. The inmates are running the asylum here. Sit down, you little bastards. These kids need a little structure and discipline. You need to take back control of your sentence. It's a lot of work, but I don't want to see you guys on Super Nanny next month.
Henry, you're awesome.
We're almost out of time, so let's review what we learned in today's episode. 8 was an intransitive verb, an action verb with no direct object. If your sentence has an intransitive verb, its pattern is subject-verb. Lost was a transitive verb, an action verb with a direct object. If your sentence has a direct object, its sentence pattern could be subject-verb, direct object. However, while a direct object is a noun or pronoun that is directly affected by the action, an indirect object is one that is indirectly affected. If your sentence has both, its pattern is subject-verb, indirect object, direct object. An object complement is an adjective or noun that modifies or refers to the direct object. If your sentence has one, its pattern is subject-verb, direct object, object complement. Is was a be verb, not an action verb. If your sentence does not have an action verb, its pattern is subject-verb, subject complement. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Tune in tomorrow when we talk to irony and coincidence, identical twins who can't even tell themselves apart.